Enithwesayo elokubulala ngokuthi ziwu-26 ku-October 2014 kwindawo yase-Umsolwa noma eduze kwase-Umsolwa eBoksburg nathi ngongekho emthethweni kanye futhi nangenhloso nabulala yena-ke umnumzana uSenzo Meyiwa owayeneminyaka ewu-27 ngaleso sikhathi, umuntu wesilisa, ngokuthi nimdubule ngesibhamu.
The second count is one of attempted murder, in that upon or about the 26th of October 2014 at near Umsolwa in the district of Boksburg, the accused unlawfully and intentionally attempted to kill Ms. Zandile Lorraine Khumalo, an adult female person, by shooting at her with a firearm.
Okwesibili-ke enithwesayo icala ukuzama ukubulala ngokuthi ziwu-26 ku-October 2014 kwindawo noma eduze kwase-Umsolwa eBoksburg ngongekho emthethweni noma ngongemthetho nangenhloso nazama ukubulala uZandile Lorraine Khumalo osekhululeke umuntu wesifazane ngokuthi nimdubule ngesibhamu.
The third count is one of robbery with aggravating circumstances, in that upon or about the 26th of October 2014 at near Umsolwa in the district of Boksburg, the accused did unlawfully and intentionally assault Ms. Kelly Khumalo and or Ms. Gladness Khumalo, and did with force and violence take a Samsung S4 cellular phone, the property or in their lawful possession, and did rob them of same, aggravating circumstances being present in that the accused made use of a firearm.
Okwesithathu-ke ukubamba inkunzi nihlomile ngokuthi kwathi ziwu-26 ku-October 2014 kwindawo noma eduze kwase-Umsolwa ese-Boksburg, lapho-ke abasolwa-ke bathi ngongemthetho nangenhloso futhi bashaya khona-ke bathatha iSamsung ngendluzula kanye futhi nangodlame eyi-S4 i-cellphone okwakuyeyakhe uMiss Kelly Khumalo noma-ke uGladness Khumalo, futhi-ke bamba inkunzi yona-ke futhi-ke lokho bekwenza noma nikwenza-ke niphethe noma kunesibhamu enanisiphethe.
The fourth count is one of possession of a firearm, in that on the same date and place the accused were unlawfully in possession of a firearm, to wit a 9mm parabellum CZ model 7.5 pistol, of which the serial number was obliterated, without being possession of a license to possess the said firearm.
Okwesine-ke ngalelo langa lelo-ke kulowo nyaka kwindawo futhi nendawo-ke kuyindawo eyodwa ukuthi-ke kunina-ke naniphethe ngongekho emthethweni isibhamu-ke abasibiza ngokuthi i-9mm iparabellum i-C7 kanye futhi-ke i-pistol imodel 75, futhi-ke lokhu abakubiza ngokuthi inamba noma i-serial number yakhona-ke ingabonakali noma-ke icinyiwe, futhi ningenayo ilayisenisi yokuthi nibe naso leso sibhamu leso.
The fifth and last count is one of unlawful possession of ammunition, in that on the same date and place the accused were unlawfully in possession of an unknown quantity of 9mm parabellum caliber ammunition, without being in the lawful possession of a firearm capable of firing such ammunition.
Okugcina-ke nokwesihlanu ukuthi ngalelo langa lelo-ke lange-26 zika-October kuyena u-2014 kwindawo yase-Umsolwa noma eduze kwase-Umsolwa ese-Boksburg, abamangalelwa-ke ngongekho emthethweni nangenhloso-ke batholakala bephethe akwaziwa-ke ukuthi kwakuyinhlamvu eyingakanani noma eyingaki zayo i-9mm parabellum, ningenaso-ke noma ningasiphethe isibhamu esingasetshenziswa ukuthi-ke sidubule zona lezo inhlamvu lezo.
Right. Count 4 is in contravention of Section 3 of the Firearms Control Act 60 of 2000. That is the one of unlawful possession of firearm. And count 5 is one of contravention of Section 90 of the Firearms Control Act 60 of 2000, the one of possession of ammunition.
section 3 and section 90. La macala amabili ke leli elesine lokutholakala ninesibhamu ngekho emthethweni lona ke uma ngaba beya emthethweni ke bathi lapho kophulwe khona ke imithetho noma imibandela ekhona noma etholakala kuyena usection 3 olawula ka 2000 olawula ukuphathwa nokusetshenziswa kwezibhamu kanye yena ke ucount 5 lona omayela nezinhlamvu ngongekho emthethweni kona ke ukuhambiselana noma ukuphula ke imigomo noma imibandela etholakala kuyena usection 90 ka 2000 ohambiselana nokuphatha kanye nokusetshenziswa kwezihlamvu.
The state will assert that the provisions of the minimum sentence legislation, section 51(1) and or section 51(2) of Act 105 of 1997 are applicable in that the matter was planned or premeditated as envisaged in the schedule.
Uma kubhekwa ke kuleli icala elokubulala lona ke umbuso uzothi icala elenziwa kuhleliwe noma into ehleliwe akusona nje into eyavele yazenzekela kodwa ke ehleliwe kulokho ke egcineni uma ngaba kungenzeka ukuthi abasolwa bangalahlwa yicala yila sizocela khona ke ukuthi inkantolo uma igweba ke igwebe nangi ngendlela ebhaliwe noma ekhona ke etholakala kuyena usection 51 kanye nayo section 52 ukuthi kunesigwebo esithize kufanele inkantolo abasoli bagwebe sona uma kuukuthi balahlwa yicala.
And or that the death of the deceased was caused by the accused in or after committing robbery with aggravating circumstances as envisaged in paragraph C of the schedule 2 of part 1 of Act 105 of 1997.
Nokuthi ke ukufake kwakhe umsolwa kwabangelwa ke noma kwenzeka ke emuva kokuthi ke abasolwa benza lokuba bakwenza ukuthi babambe inkunzi.
And or that the matter was committed in the furtherance of a common purpose as envisaged in paragraph D of Schedule 2, Part 1, Act 105 of 1997.
Yes.
Just a moment, my lord. Futhi nokuthi ke nanje ngoba bese kushiwo ngaphambilini ukuthi ukushona kwakhe ke umufi kwabanjelwa ke yona ke inkunzi eyathi yabanjwa yibona abasolwa nokuthi futhi ke uma ngabe esebulawa ke konke lokho kwenziwa ke nanje ngoba kwakuyinhloso yabo noma ke kuyiloko abakuhlanganyela.
Okay, are these all the charges, Mr. Malui?
Indeed, my lord.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Sibia, stand by Sibia.
Asiqale ngawe ke babusibili.
Can you stand up, sir?
Sicela usukume.
Have you understood the charges preferred against you?
Amacala lana ke owathweswayo ke asefundiwe ke lana uwazwile yini? Yes, my lord, I have.
Have you discussed them with your counsel?
Nixoxile ke lokhu noma nikhulumile naye ummeli wakho nikhuluma ngawo amacala lana owathweswa noma owafundelwa la? Yes, my lord.
Your counsel also explained to you that there are competent verdicts which may arise if the state has not succeeded in proving the charges as elicited in the charge sheet. For instance, if they can't prove murder, there could possibly be a verdict of culpable homicide.
Efisa ukwazi ke inkantolo kuwena ukuthi ke ingabe nikhulumisana yini nommeli wakho asithi ke lana nanjengoba lana ubekwa noma uthweswa icala lokubulala kutholakala ukuthi kubufakazi obethuliwe phambi kwenkantolo abukho ubufakazi obuthi awulahlwe icala lokuthi ubulele kodwa ke ngokuthi uwabulala kodwa kungasiyona inhloso inkantolo ifisa ukwazi ke ukuthi ngabe lokho nikhulumile yini nommeli wakho ukuthi uma ubufakazi bungenele ukuthi ulahlwe icala lokubulala kodwa ulahlwe icala lokuthi uwabulala kungasiyona inhloso nikhulumile yini lokho noma cha? No, my lord.
Counsel?
My lord, that cannot be true. I was just,
No.
I've explained everything to him with respect to
Competent
competent
verdicts.
verdicts, and I made the examples there too. And they were both.
But he says,
clear.
no, wait. I understand you.
Yes.
But he's saying, well, he may not recall pertinently. Ambuze ukuthi uyakhumbula.
Uthi wena cha ummeli uthi yena ngikhulumisana uze wa manje inkantolo ifisa ukwazi ukuthi uyakhumbula yini noma ukhumbuli ngoba ummeli yena uthi ngikhulumile. Maybe, my lord, in the manner in which it's being, I'm putting it
Okay,
as the
okay.
witness, as the accused is saying. Maybe it was put in a different way, I'm putting it in a different
Okay,
way.
yeah, okay, but the court is obliged, even if you are represented, the court is obliged in terms of section 35 F1 of the Constitution, in order for you to have a fair trial, to explain all the exigencies that are applicable in the prosecution of a criminal trial by the state and the rights which accrue to you in terms of section 35 of the Constitution. Do you understand that, sir?
Noma ke ukuthi unaye ummeli kodwa ke lenkantolo iphoqelekile ke ukuthi ke ichazele ke konke ozothi ubhekane nako ke nanjengoba amacala lana ke usuwathwesile noma ukuthi unaye ummeli kodwa ke iphoqelekile inkantolo ukuthi ichazele ngako konke uqiniseka ukuthi icala lakho lona ke lihamba ngendlela efanele.
Okay, yeah, for instance, like I indicated, a competent verdict for murder, for instance, could be culpable homicide.
Nanjengoba lana sikhuluma ke ngokuthi uthweshe icala lokubulala. Uma sekutholakala ke ukuthi emuva kokuthi ubufakazi sebuthuliwe ke phambi kwenkantolo ukuthi cha lobufakazi lobu abuholeli ekuthini ulahlwe icala lokuthi ubulele. Kodwa ke ngokuthi yebo umuntu washona kodwa kwakungasiyona inhloso. Angazi noma kuyazwakala yini.
The explanation I'm tendering to Mr. Sibiya, because we are all Zulu speaking, applies to everybody there.
Lokho ke inkantolo ekuchazela yena ubaba uSibiya nanjengoba nonke nihlezi lapho nikhuluma isiZulu ke into ke yonke lena akusiyona kuphela kodwa nani umbuzo lowo ke
Okay.
ozoza kunina.
Okay, yeah, fine. And
So he wants to say something.
wait, you say it. In respect of robbery, for instance, you could be, if the evidence is not sufficient to prove that charge, you could be, for instance, convicted for attempted robbery, or you could also be convicted for assault, GBH, depending on the evidence led, or theft.
Asithi ke la kuleli lesibili ke icala lana kuthiwa ke abamba inkunzi mhlomile. Uma nalapho kutholakala ukuthi ubufakazi abanele ukukhombisa ukuthi ngempela kwabanjwa inkunzi. Ingase ke manje ke uma sokutholakala ukuthi ubufakazi buholele ekuthini cha lana kwantshontshwa noma kwakunenhloso noma kwakuzamya ukuthi ke kubanjwe inkunzi. Ubhekwa ubufakazi ukuthi ubufakazi banele yini ukukhombisa ukuthi lana kwakuyirobhali noma kwakubanjwa inkunzi noma kwakuwukusela.
Okay. The other
Azwani.
ubani ungazwa?
No, he seems to be lost man.
No, he will explain to you.
Okay, uthi uzachazela ke but ummeli yena uzochazela kabanzi ke
Yeah,
uzachazela ngendlela ke ozoyizwa.
The other exigency, Mr. Baloyi says the state is preferring charges against you, all of you. For instance, in respect of the murder, with the application of section 51(1) of Act 105 of 1997, which basically means that if the state proves premeditation or common purpose, as Mr. Baloyi states, if you don't succeed in your explanation, if there is no substantiated that there were compelling and substantial circumstances which predicated your actions, which may, if the court accepts, may mitigate your sentence not to be the imposition of life sentence. Okay.
Asesikhuluma lana ke ngaleli icala enilitheswayo ke lokubulala. uma umshushisi echazela inkantolo ke uthi bona ke lana abazokucela ke noma isifiso sabo uma benifundela noma benithweswa leli cala ukuthi egcineni ukuthi ke uma kutholakala uma kwenzeka akasho ukuthi kukanjalo uma kwenzeka egcineni ukuthi nilahlwa yicala bona ke bewumbuso bazocela ukuthi inkantolo ayinywisele noma ingwebe udilika jele manje inkantolo imisichaza ke lokho ithi kuzoba kunina ke egcineni uma seqediwe ke ubufakazi ukuthi uma ngaba zingekho izathu enibekayo nina phambi kwale inkantolo ezwakalayo ekuyizona izathu ezingabangela lenkantolo ukuthi cha ideath noma isukeke ekuthini inigwebe udilika jele.
Okay. Okay, you're saying you want to say something, Mr. Sibiya.
Ukuthi khona ufisa ukusho baba.